Live from New York, it's Life with Bucky. Life with Bucky, the program that answers almost any question, and featuring world-famous dancers, the Buckettes, the Buckaroos Orchestra, and Bucky's special guest stars, world-renowned upholstery experts, and Italy's most famous singers, Antonio Gabardine and his kitty assistant Cushion. And I'm Peter, Bucky's announcer and sidekick. Now the star of Life with Bucky, a royal Buckiness, the world's most amazing cat, Bucky.
Telegram, Western Union telegram for Bucky.
Bucky, it's a telegram from superstar Hugh Jackman. Oh yes, of course, I'll read it for you. Dear Bucky, I've listened to more than a few of your little shows, and now I'm asking why. P.S. Please don't read this on the air.
Good day. Right now, you and your cat can enjoy a totally free, limited invitation to our Black Wednesday afternoon sales event when you sign up for our cell phone, internet, and Disney cruise bundle.
No. How do you keep getting this number? Okay, now before we meet special guest stars, world-renowned upholstery experts, and Italy's most famous singers, Antonio Gabardine and his assistant, Kitty Cushion, alert listener Scott Free of Fred, Oregon writes, Dear Bucky, my sweet kitty Eugene recently finished his first thriller novel, titled Murder on the Oregon Express. And while I'm thrilled for his publishing success, I find myself feeling a bit lonely when he's away doing all those book publicity tours. What should I do? While Bucky is thinking about how best to answer, let's turn to the Buckaroos Orchestra and Patty, Maxine, Laverne, Hazel, and Tiptoe, the 5 tapping Buckettes, and their 20 paws. Buckettes fan Sigourney Beaver of Lentil, Iowa requests the Buckettes dance to the rock favorite, it's the Elton John. Okay then, here are the Buckettes and the Buckaroos Orchestra featuring Sticks Pendergast on the wide-rimmed inflatable bass drum and the hit rock song, it's the Elton John. Was the Buckettes, the Buckaroos Orchestra featuring Sticks Pendergast on the wide-rimmed inflatable bass drum and the hit rock song, it's the Elton John. And that went out to Buckettes fans Sigourney Beaver of Lentil, Iowa. If you have a favorite song you'd like the Buckettes to dance to, let them know at lifewithbuckyradio@gmail.com. Now alert listeners Scott Free of Fred, Oregon, tells Bucky his kitty Eugene has written a best-selling mystery novel, Murder on the Oregon Express. Now Eugene is on publicity tours all the time, and Scott is feeling lonely. Well, Bucky says Oregon needs all the publicity it can get, as it currently falls behind every other state in major crimes. Got a question for Bucky? Send it along to lifewithbuckyradio@gmail.com.
This is Action News Update. Des Moines, Iowa fire officials report no people were injured, but more than 1,000 souls were lost in a shoe factory blaze. Looney Tunes' favorite mouse, Speedy Gonzales, announced this week he will join the London cast revival of Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap. Also in Britain, Boris Johnson says he can't remember ever having been Prime Minister. That's Action News Update. Remember, if it happened today, it's news to us.
And now, another thrilling episode of Bucky's Mystery Tales.
So, Tenderfoot, you'll never be a real Westerner cowpoke till you learn how to square dance and do-si-do your partner. And have you seen my pet squirrel?
This has been another thrilling episode of Bucky's Mystery Tales.
Oh, that must be Bucky's special guest stars, world-renowned upholstery experts and Italy's most famous singers, Antonio Gabardine and his assistant, Kitty Cushion. Antonio Gabardine and Kitty Cushion, welcome to Life with Bucky here at New York's historic Stranded Theater on Broadway.
Thank you, Bucky. And who are you?
Well, I'm Peter, Bucky's announcer and sidekick.
Sidekick, so you're an arm rest.
And where have we reached you today?
Kitty Cushion and I are here at the Italian International Upholstery Convention in beautiful Palermo, gateway to Sardinia.
Bucky is asking how you became upholstery expert.
I started out as a professional singer, and on various TV shows, I noticed the show sofas were very worn. So while waiting to be interviewed, I took out the needle and thread my mother gave me on my 16th birthday and just did repairs. Then TV Guide crowned us kings of late-night upholstery. The rest is history.
And how did you meet Kitty Cushion?
Kitty Cushion was the furniture designer on the Colbert Show and invented the very first fully automatic upholstery repair machine. It didn't really work, and it was sent back to the factory where it never recovered.
But cats have a reputation for scratching at upholstery, to the concern of many furniture owners.
I'm glad you mentioned this. It's time we put this allegation to rest.
I see.
After an exhaustive study, researchers have found no conclusive evidence of kitties damaging furniture of any sort. And the Academy of Feline Truth says it believes these very allegations were started by constantly shedding, garden messing, and wet dog smelling dogs.
What is that Bucky is hearing?
Hearing? What do you mean hearing? I don't hear anything.
More Bucky exclusive upholstery and Italian singing information in the full color collection of funny and loving short stories in Life with Bucky the Book at Amazon.com. And Bucky wants all of you to know your vet is the best source of pet care information. Well, that's our show for today, folks. Got a question for Bucky? Send it along to lifewithbuckyradio@gmail.com. Until next time, so long.